Hello guys, Spirit of Fear here, and today I'm bringing you the ever-loving Russian heavy weapons guy. And like always, we're going to learn the basics of his weapons, his strategies, how to deal with sentries, and he's got a little extra. We're going to go over why he's the frontline man. So, first section, weapons like always. Your primary weapon is the minigun. Minigun has 200 ammo, fires 4 shots per ammo, so you have 800 bullets, and they can do 5 to 24 damage per second, and they can crit for 15 to 56 per second, but they do a cone spread. As you can see, the bullets spread out everywhere. One shot, 4 bullet holes. Now, the minigun is very deadly when it comes to mid to close range. Fire range, you're doing 5 damage, and odds are you're probably not going to hit them. You can also use your mouse 2, your right click, to rev up the minigun without firing any ammo at all, and it just requires you to press left click and you'll switch to firing. Great way when you're on defense and waiting for someone to come around a corner. Next weapon, the shotgun. I've reviewed this 2 other times already with the Pyro and the Soldier. Check out those videos if you'd like to learn more about them. But your shotgun has 6 ammo, 32 reserve, and it does 3 to 90 damage, and it can crit for 6 to 80. And it spreads based on the distance you fire. Closer you are, closer the spread. Lastly, Heavy likes to fight with his bare fists when at close range. He has unlimited use of his fists, and you can punch with either or fist by pressing left click or right click. But they do 65 per punch, and they crit for 195. Requires your opponent to be in melee, and it is a last resort. Next we'll move on to strategy. Alright guys, I've turned on the bots. Now the heavy is the slowest moving class. Won't matter what class you race against, forward or backwards, the heavy is the slowest. Probably what he gets for carrying around that minigun, but he chews people apart. And you see the damage output from all the bullets from one shot. It causes enough to take enemies down in seconds. First the way you are, the longer it's going to take. Your strategy is a heavy, so you want to be close to the enemy as possible, since you have the highest health pool at 300. But it doesn't make you invincible, so you need to know to run. Standing there with 100 or less HP makes you a target for everyone. But another way to catch enemies off guard is coming around a corner. You can rev up while you're in midair. That way you can catch your enemy by surprise, and they won't know what to do. Well, it'll most likely cause panic, but it'll still cause enough to throw them off guard. Now, if you're walking through an open field and don't have time to rev up, your shotgun is very handy for that. As you can see, you can put out great deals of damage with just the shotgun. And there's that 180 crit. Drops everything. But this is good for getting around an open field when you don't have time to rev up, just so you can fight a fast enemy such as a scout, sniper, spy, just something quick. Then comes his fists. Right off the bat, crit. But 195 crits, 4 crits, 5 crits. The heavy likes to crit with his fists. As you can see, he has a high crit chance because he's slowest. But it's still not recommended to go around doing this. Now, on top of his, he has a taunt kill. Pulls out an imaginary pistol, and he taunt kills. But the enemy has to be in his crosshair for it to work. He has a decent range on it. As you can see, missed the pyro, even though he's in range of my fist, but he's not in range of the crosshair. But as heavy, your primary goal is staying with the medic and the group. The medic needs someone to heal, and you're the best partner because you get 450 health with your overheal. You put out the most damage at mid to close range, and eventually you'll unlock a sandwich which you can throw at your medic to heal him as a medipack. Staying with the group will stay around you, keep you protected, and help you take out sentries. Now, as the heavy, you have a couple weaknesses, being the spy and the sniper. You're slow, and you have the biggest head. Easy headshot target, and easy backstab target. Once you have been backstabbed quite a few times, you'll learn to check your back every few seconds to make sure nothing's coming. Even if it looks like a friendly, shoot him. If it's a spy, he'll go down quickly. If not, well then, never hurt to check. The sniper, however, is you're going to have to keep weaving your way through a field to avoid his aim. Even use your shotgun to throw some shells at him and throw off his aim. But don't try and have a sniper fight against him with your minigun. He wins. He just wins. You don't get a chance to fight back. Why? Because your fall off is so great, your odds of hitting him pretty slim. And if you're shooting at him, he's most likely going to go find another place to shoot your head at. Another rule of thumb, you are not invincible. You may have highest HP, but you are not invincible. I recommend once your health reaches 150 or 125 to retreat behind cover for a medic to help you. The medic will love you by keeping you alive if you know how and when to retreat. When retreating, pull out your shotgun and don't backpedal. Just keep popping shots back. And use your strafe keys. You'll get away behind cover in no time, and the medic will be able to heal you back up so you're ready for combat again. And next we'll move on to the sentries. And here we are set up at the sentry field. Now when it comes to heavy, your bullets, as they spread, you want to be close up to that sentry. But being close up to that sentry usually means you're going to die in about 3 seconds. Odds are you're not going to shoot it down in 3 seconds, even with your gun already revved up. So it's always best to take an Uber medic with you and have him run in front of you to absorb that damage so you can get in close. Because a heavy and a sentry, it takes forever to walk up and get your gun revved up. But when your gun's revved up, the sentry pushes you back, making it harder for your bullets to hit it. The medic, however, running in front of you with the Uber, absorbs that bullet damage so you stay within range of it and are able to shoot it down. Now, as you can see from long range, it takes quite a while to shoot it down. However, if I get in close, I can shoot it from around the corner and destroy it a lot easier. Cover is always the best for a heavy to take out a sentry. Just using your strafe keys with your minigun revved up, you'll be able to shoot little shots at it, and within those bursts you'll be able to take it down. Because once again, you fire 4 bullets with a single shot. So by the time you use 4 shots, you fired 40 bullets, each doing 5 to 24 damage, which is a lot to a sentry. So up close, a heavy's pretty deadly to a sentry, but far away, you're just a big target for them. So always keep your medic close by when you want to deal with a sentry. When it comes to mini sentries, a medic doesn't need to Uber you. They just need to keep you healed, and you can run up and shotgun it, or use your minigun, and it'll go down pretty quickly, pretty easily, no problems at all. Remember, this is based on the engineer not repairing his sentry, so always be prepared for that. But if you come in with an Uber, the engineer is usually going to retreat and leave a sentry. He knows as good as dead. Now once again, we've learned that you've got minigun, one of your most powerful mid to close range. You got your shotgun for getting across your open fields. Your fists are a last resort. You are not invincible, but you do have the highest HP. And you can always rev up your minigun to surprise enemies preemptively by jumping around a corner with it in midair. And always check your back. Everyone's a spy. They all want to get you. I suggest checking every 3 to 5 seconds. And always run when you've got 125 to 150 HP. You're not invincible. You're going to die, even as a heavy. And medics are your best friend. Try and keep up with them. And if you do, and you protect them, they'll keep you overhealed. So, I hope this helps you. Now go have some fun.